Dr. Kemi Lawrence, formerly Dr. Kemi Olunloyo, Persecuted IJ was a docu-series I did in the last few weeks. Now, I thought I'll finish at chapter 10, but I'm going to continue. As I told you, I might have an 11 and 12. But this 11, I want to kind of summarize everything that happened towards the end. This is the reason why you cannot trust people. You have to be careful. When they say forgive and forget, there's no such thing. You can't forgive and forget people. You can't forgive and not forget. You can't forget and not forgive. Just don't do it. My own healing method is not to ever forgive anybody. What I do is I cut them off. They have no access to me, and that's it. Just like my family, I no longer talk to my family. I no longer see them. I left in 2018, and nobody knows where I am. Okay, I've moved on with my life. I moved to another country, another continent. I changed my name, and that's how life is. Because everybody came at a separate time, and everybody goes at a separate time. They betrayed me. Now let's get back to Iyabo, because her fans have been silent. They can't talk. They don't dare them talk because they saw her atrocities. Iyabo has been doing it for a long time. And the way she's going to end, it's not going to be pretty. I'm telling you, her end is not going to be pretty. Now let me tell you about chapter 11, because I'm going to let you understand the reason why you can't just forgive and forget and just move on. Because these are the people that Liz Anjorin was talking about. And Liz Anjorin verified this, that she's a snake. Now, remember in 2019, after my birthday, September 2019, Iyabo stepped forward. She gave me a call because she watched the video of my account of what happened in Port Harcourt prison. I did a video on YouTube at that time. It was a live video. She now told me she wanted to apologize on behalf of what happened. Her PA, who sent me that letter via her phone, and that she was not even aware of everything. Because she figured that what her PA sent me to prison. But she also figured that because it was her phone that was used, it made it look bad because she was also the plaintiff, along with Ibiomi. Iyabo apologized to me. I told her not to come anti-Kem anymore because she was saying that a lot when she was fighting me outside the prison. And I told her to tell her fans. So Iyabo went into her office and she did a video and told her fans never to call me anti-Kem again. She actually did that video, and 2 days later she archived it away. I have that video. However, what I didn't know was coming in 5 years. People, be careful when you're forgiving people. Don't forgive anyone. Don't say you're doing it because of the Bible. Do what makes you heal. I wanted to write a book about the prison experience. A lot of people told me to write a book. I'll make some money. I'll recoup all the stuff I lost. Because of the post-traumatic stress that I have not been able to write that book for 5 years. And I still can't write a book. That's why I'm talking. Because in 100 years, when my great-grandchildren come, I wouldn't be here. They'll be looking for the book everywhere. They'll say it's out of publishing. But they will be able to hear my voice on these audios. And this is why I'm leaving these here. Let me tell you something. That's why you must not rush to write books and do things. Because 5 years later, the case of Mohbad came out. I noticed Iyabo was advocating for Mohbad's common law wife. When I discovered that the argument Mohbad had before they went into the house and he was stabbed with parts of the railings in his house was over a child, a paternity test for a child. And that would be Liam, their baby, at the time. That was the key to why Mohbad died. Mohbad did not die on the 12th. Mohbad died on the 11th. They made that time the 12th. His time of death was actually the 11th. He was already dead that night, and Iyabo was in the house. Now, in the beginning of this case, September of 2023, I specifically told Nigerians not to donate any money to that girl because she is behind his death. Iyabo got so upset. She got so upset because I'm stopping her income. Iyabo has no source of income. She doesn't work in Nollywood. All the lies they told about her in court by Kennedy Okoko, the billionaire, the late billionaire, was all a lie. She was filming in Australia. She can't come to court. It was that she can't come to court that will make them adjourn my case another 6 weeks and I'll go back to the prison cell. Little did I know, Little did the media know. Everybody in the media, activists, Charlie Boy, name it, Dejade Yonji, they were all wondering why they were holding him in the prison. Even Linda Ikeji that was boasting she gave me 100,000 in the prison. She sent money to my account thinking I didn't have bail money. Imagine that stuff. Then turns around, tell Punch that she sent me 100K while I was languishing in prison. I blasted her and I sent her money back. At the end of the day, do not tolerate any bullshit from people who put you down. People who don't have clean sources of income. People who sleep around. Look at Linda. Look at her child. Does her child have a father? I mean, where is her father? Where's the son's father? The father is doing his own out there. She says it's Jeremy. Jeremy says it's not my child. Child looks like Jeremy. Jeremy buried his mom. I mean, look at that whole mess. All because you want to have a child. And you think because you have money, you have power. No, money does not bring power. And I'm saying it again to all of you. They use money as their way of power. It does not bring power. Let me now tell you what happened. Now, remember Iyabo has apologized to me September of 2019. Everything is over. Most Nigerians don't know that between 2019 and 2023, I only spoke to Iyabo once. I called Iyabo during the time I had that hardship with the Oromoni case, not knowing that she was the one actually posting my phone number and address on Gistlover. I asked for 100,000. She sent it to me. Now she wanted me to post it. I said, why should I post money I asked you for? I'm asking celebrities to donate money to me. I was not working. I lost my page, everything. A whole Nedimuko gave me 3 million. Regina gave me 1 million. These people gave me money and you want me to post 100,000 because you have a foundation that can make you look good. The whole clout she does is disgusting. Wanting to belong. The same thing with Tonto Dike. They do these things all the time. It's their ego. So now, when Mohbad died, Iyabo now decided that she's going to stop me at VDM. I've said this many times. She posted masturbation pictures of VDM. She posted PTS videos of me crying, the TVC pictures. She posted it. Her fans actually thought that I was crying because of her. No, I wasn't crying because of her. I was crying because of the post-traumatic stress I was having and I was narrating it to TVC. It had nothing to do with Iyabo. Iyabo just went to download it and use it to mock me. It didn't work. We kept talking about Mohbad. Then you know what Iyabo did next? She misfired by saying, I will send you back to prison. So mainstream papers don't cover me. Blogs don't cover my work. I don't care. Okay, I'm bigger than them. But some mainstream papers now carried it. Iyabo just says she will send Kemi Olunloyo back to prison. That's when I got the phone call from a police officer. This is the weirdest thing that can happen. Be careful who you associate with. Be careful forgiving people and forgetting. Don't. Do what makes you heal. That police officer said, you remember how the police officer used to follow Kenebi Okoko around? I'm the one in the front. I'm the one that always does alerts for Iyabo. We paid Iyabo close to 10 million naira not to come to court. Every time I had to come to court, I was anxious going to court in case they would dismiss me and I'll go home. Iyabo won't come because they've paid her. And then I will be returned to the prison and my case will be adjourned another 6 weeks. This is what kept me in prison. Iyabo is a mad bastard. Iyabo, oh, ni end dada ni aye. Nkoto makpa e. Oh, li end dada Iyabo. You see how wicked this woman is? So Iyabo Ojo kept me in the prison. I would not have known until 5 years later. Imagine those 5 years. If I had talked to Iyabo, like I've only spoken to her once. I've seen her in one event, Tony Abraham's premiere. Me o Shewale were with this girl. There was just something. I don't go anywhere she goes. I don't see her. We don't talk. To now hear that she was the one that actually kept me in prison. Because that police officer said, I saw it in the newspaper and I was angry. The way she treated you. We were paying her not to come. This is Iyabo Ojo, which validated what Lizzie was saying, that she's a snake. To you, her fans, you will all go with her. If you can't see the mistake or the horrors she caused my family. That's why my son doesn't like her. That's why my son blasted her in that tweet. May I never set my eyes on this woman again. Because if I set my eyes on Iyabo Ojo, you know what can happen. Okay? I'm going to continue with chapter 12. Persecuted IG. My name is Kemi Lawrence, Dr. Kemi Lawrence.